welcome back to another building challenge. Today's video is late. It's very late, as in, it's actually been like 2 weeks since I uploaded, so that's embarrassing. That's really embarrassing, fam. Anyways, a little bit of background on this video. What we're gonna do today is a one-day house. Now, this is not something I pulled from the comments. This is something I found out that one of my friend's nieces watches my video, and she plays Pocket Edition, so I was like, hey, that's cool. I could totally do a video on like a Pocket Edition challenge where I could only build using Pocket Edition blocks, right? Well, then I did some research. I looked up Pocket Edition. Turns out they have most of the blocks that regular Minecraft has, which means it wouldn't have been much of a challenge. I would have basically just built what I always build. So then I was like, okay, well, how about this? Let's do a challenge for like a beginning Minecraft player. Let's do a house that you can build in one day, because even those survival houses that I've done, even those survival houses are still things that would take a couple days to get the supplies and build and stuff. So what we're gonna do here is a challenge. We're gonna try and build a house in one day. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna set the time to 6,000, which is exactly high noon. We're gonna assume that the first half of the day, you spent the time getting your materials, such as all of the wood that you're gonna need. You're basically gonna need whatever you need to make this stuff, which I think is not that hard to get. You're gonna get the time to get your materials. So starting at high noon, we're going to start building. We're going to see how fast. We're going to see if we can get it done by sunset. Now, technically, that's half a day, because the entire day cycle is 20 minutes, I believe, and that's when the sun comes back up. But we're going to try and get it done in 10 minutes, which means you have 5 minutes to get all of this stuff. So I don't know if that's possible, but again, we're technically trying to get it done in a whole day. So if you wanted to take 10 minutes, that's cool too. Anyways, I do understand that part of this depends on where you spawn. If you don't spawn anywhere near where you can get spruce, then you're kind of just out of luck. But if you do, then I think if you really knew what you were doing and you tried, you could build this in one day. I don't know. Anyways, here's Wonderwall.
Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you.
I'm kidding. Here's the build. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we are gonna go time set 6,000, and as soon as I hit enter, it's game on. We have 5 minutes basically to finish this house. So boom. Okay. Wow, okay, 1, 2, 3. And because I have shaders, it'll be cool because you'll get to watch like the sun change with everything. Isn't that just great? I've already messed up a couple times. You're really gonna watch my terrible clicking skills in this video, that's for sure. So I have kind of pre-designed this house. I'm very sorry. I totally know that that's like against the rules. Oh my gosh, what'd I do? Okay, so we're gonna go up 3 and 3. And yeah, I don't know, this is just like a really fast build, so I'm probably not gonna get it done. The times that I set myself these really hard time limits, I never get them done, so we'll see about that. Anyways, what we're gonna do over here then is we're gonna be like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What I tried to do here is I needed to make a house that was basically all wood, and I considered stone, but I basically just decided it would be all wood, because that's what you get in the beginning of Minecraft, it's just wood. So I was like, okay, this pretty much needs to be wood. That's the only way it's ever gonna get done in time. But then I was like, wait, here's a problem. It's really hard to build houses out of just wood, as we saw in my last video, although that house was not that bad. Or not my last video, but one of the other ones. So I wasn't really sure, but what we ended up with here, I already messed up. Okay, well whatever, this is gonna be bigger. This was supposed to be 3. Why can't you count? Why can't I count? This space right here is supposed to be 3 and it's 4. Anyways, I needed to make it out of all wood, so then I had to come up with a design for it that was different than the things I do in the past, so what I came up with was a very kind of suburban house. I basically took the suburban house style that I did in one of those tutorials a long time ago, and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna build this out of wood now. And that is exactly what happened. So again, this wall right here is actually supposed to be 3. I made it a little bit too big, which is gonna come to burn me when I have to do the stairs, because I just remembered that the stairs are gonna be an utter pain, because stairs suck in this game. Like, it's so hard to put them anywhere, and that's really annoying. But anyways, we'll get it done, fam. I gotta stop saying that too. Whew, okay, so now that we have done that, and probably messed up as well, what we can do is go across 3, put this here, and bring that across. So we have our nice little like bay window thingy. Come back 1. This house is not very big on the inside. It's kind of like the kind of house where you can build it any size. You could build this any size and the same theme would apply, which means that if you want it bigger than this, you want the insides bigger than this, it's really not that hard. You just change around a couple things. So that was kind of what I was hoping for here. We'll go ahead and put windows there. I realized I could put stairs there, and that would make it cooler, but for the sake of saving time, I'm not gonna go through my inventory and try and find any stairs. But if you're doing this here on your windows, feel free to drop in some stairs on the below and above them. It will look better. Again, this is not the most beautiful house in the world, because there's something to be said for quantity over quality, and right now we're just going for quantity, and by that I mean like speed. So what we're gonna end up with is of course a building that we had to sacrifice a little bit for, but it's okay because I do kind of like it. It's definitely not the worst thing you could start out with. Again, this is something that you're supposed to technically be able to build in your first day in the game. So if I made it too complicated, that probably wouldn't happen. Heck, I probably am not gonna even make it now. Look at that, the sun. We're probably halfway through. I'm just lining up my stairs right now. Oh, this is embarrassing. So we have something going on like that. Now, because we screwed up, oh, that's not a problem actually. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is go 1, 2, 3, and 1. We have to do this on all of these things. 1, 2, 3, and 1. If you haven't seen my suburban house tutorial, I'm gonna put a link in the description because basically that's what we're building right now. Except the suburban house looks a lot better because we used clay and quartz and actually had time to decorate the outside. And you know, when I do something like this that doesn't look as good, I really like to let people know that there's something else out there too. There are better ways to do it and all of that. So the one cool thing is you get to see my shader pack change. I think I said that earlier in this video, but you get to see my shader pack change with the day, so that's at least interesting. Anyways, I do apologize for like being so bad at uploading. I'm actually a terrible like YouTuber. I don't even know if you can call me a YouTuber because I suck at uploading, but I am sorry for that. There is a new series starting very soon with my pal Andy Izioda. I don't know if any of you know him, but I have mentioned him in a video before, and we are finally going to start the building series that I talked about a very long time ago. I think our set date to talk about that and start recording is tomorrow, so I'm excited for that, and that will mean uploads at least twice a week if I don't even do anything else. And that's going to be a fun series because I know that people like short, interesting videos, and those are going to be short, interesting videos twice a week. You literally can't go wrong with that, so I really do hope that that series is a big hit. So when that comes out in the next couple days, the pilot episode or the introduction, I don't know if it'll be a first episode or if it will be an introduction. When that comes out, make sure to give it a lot of love. Like literally, buy it flowers. Buy it flowers, sing it a love song, bring out your guitar, and then just be lovely to it. Okay, so there we tried to place 3 steps, and we placed all 3 incorrectly, and that is how you build quickly. So, and then that goes there. Well, we might make this, because once we're done with the roof, there's not a lot left to do. There's just a couple little decoration things to at least make me feel like I didn't build a terrible house and just built a bad house. You know, on this channel, I'm all about just building bad houses. If it's bad, it's okay, but if it's terrible, well, then we have a problem. That's how it goes, okay? So, now that that's done, we can go ahead and finish the overhang, which I'm pretty sure we didn't do on like any of these sides. Look at that, it's already nighttime. But again, like I said, technically you're supposed to be building this build. You're supposed to be doing this build in the entire daylight cycle, which means I would have gotten 10 minutes to build it, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to see if I could do it in just 5 minutes, which it looks like it's a little bit hard. On the other hand, I am not perfect at this, and it is definitely possible that you could do a better job. But it is officially sunset, it's beautiful. And we almost got it done. There's like, I mean, we got the necessary parts done, but there was just a little bit more to do, and we didn't quite finish it. So that's okay, but I am gonna finish it here anyways. I don't know if I need to change the time back though, because I just remembered that once you render videos, when YouTube processes them, it kind of like doesn't like to put light into them. So this might actually be really hard to see. So I'm gonna set the time back to midday. We almost did finish. That was pretty close. I think we would have finished by about a solid 10 or 11 p.m. whatever that is in Minecraft time. So I would say it wasn't bad, but anyways, this is a house that you could build. Oh, I forgot a window. This is a house you could build in Pocket Edition in the first day-ish. Although I just remembered in Pocket Edition, I bet controlling things is really hard. I don't know, but it was just a little bit of inspiration. Again, I originally wanted to do a challenge where you had to build only using Pocket Edition blocks, but it turned out that Pocket Edition is not that different. So I would have been like, here's a modern house. I don't know if you've ever seen one of these before, but I hope you enjoy. It wouldn't have been super great. You know what? I don't even think I should be doing this with the windows. I don't like that one. Well, no, yeah, I do. I just remembered it's really boring if you don't have that. Oh, there's one more thing to do on the roof too that I've never done before. It's super simple, but I thought it worked. What we're gonna do here is we're gonna take our long roof here. We're gonna count 3 blocks in, and we're gonna put this up here. I feel like I'm lagging. And on this long roof as well, so we're gonna have 3 blocks. On the 2 shorter roofs, we're gonna have 2 blocks. So we have 2. And what this does is it adds just like the slightest amount of shape if you're looking at the house from a different angle, like down here. It just gives us this little like touch of shape, and if you go up close to it and you look at it up here, it doesn't look that great, but if you look at it from the ground, it kind of gives you like this illusion to there being more to the roof than a completely flat top. I considered doing even more, like doing another layer, but then that's pushing it. It starts to look really bad. So that's what you end up with. Okay, now again, if we were really cool, what we would do is we'd probably put a nice little garden right about here. Probably put like a nice tree in the back. Well, we are really cool actually, so I'm gonna go do that. BRB. Okay, so I couldn't help myself. I had to do a little bit of decoration because I just can't mentally be okay with leaving a house completely undecorated, especially when it's not, you know, a beautiful house. It's just a nice house. But again, that is our challenge as we watch the beautiful sunset. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please do leave a like. I hope this does help any of you Minecraft Pocket Edition players or regular players who need to build a house on your first day and need to get it done. That's how you do it. You just get a lot of wood and then you do some building, and that's how it goes. So I do hope you enjoyed. Look at the shadows. That was kind of weird. Thank you, shaders. I will see you in the next video, which won't be 2 weeks from now. So happy, happy, joy, joy for that. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.